What's going on, guys? Noah Valdez. I'm about to be doing a review of the new Andis 0.5 and 1.5 guard. I just woke up, so I have a hella bedhead, so you could just ignore that. Right off the bat, I'm going to go ahead and... First, these are the guards. This is the 0.5 and the 1.5. I got the set of both of them for $15 plus shipping on Amazon. Kind of expensive for just two guards if you think about it. I decided to pick them up because if you use Masters like I do, you'd be excited to hear they came out the 1.5. Some people like to say that they don't have any issue blending with the 1 and the 2 on the Masters. Certain hair textures I don't have an issue. Certain hair textures I do, and I have to grab my magic clips with their 1.5. I was excited to hear that I might not have to be doing that anymore. So after using them for about a week on different cuts and textures, I'm going to go ahead and start off with this new 0.5 guard. So, as you know, Andis already does have a 0 guard, which is equivalent to a half. This is not the same thing. It is a completely new guard. It is not a redesign. It is not a remodel. It is not a re-release or something. It's a completely new guard on its own. So I'm going to show you right now. This is the half, the original Andis 0 guard. It is 1/16. Pretty sure we have 1.5 millimeters. And that's the same measurements of a wall guard, 1/16, 1.5 millimeters. The new 0.5 guard for Andis, I'm going to go ahead and just show you a comparison as far as visuals go. This looks a lot snubbier. The original 0 is longer, teeth are pointier. This reminds me a lot of the wall half guard. This is the wall premium half. It looks way more similar to a half. The measurements on this are interesting. It is 2.25 millimeters or 3 out of 32. That's how it measures it. So this out of 32 would be 2 out of 32 if it was measured that way. The new guard is 3 out of 32, and then the 1 would be 4 out of 32 or 1/8. So this new guard is literally in between the 0 and the 1. It is not the same as a half, or it's not the same as a wall half either. It is longer than a half, shorter than a 1. It's an in-between guard. Personally, I don't see a reason for it. I don't know why Andis decided to release this. It doesn't. I don't think it serves a purpose in my system. I will say though, it is interesting. If you want, you can instead of using a 0 and a 1, you can ditch both the guards and use this completely on its own and try to blend it to a 1.5. But my honest review on it is this guard, it's trash. This guard sucks. I don't like it. It feels Play-Doh-y when I'm cutting through the hair. It feels like I'm not really scooping up the hair as well, because if you use the wall half guards, you would feel the same way that these guards don't pick up hair as well. It feels like it's not really combing, and that's my experience with it. And that's the same as this. It doesn't feel like it's smooth. It feels very it doesn't feel like it's combing through the hair as well. So I don't know why they decided to come out with the in-between guard. I didn't see a reason for it. I personally don't like this guard. I'm going to jump right into the 1.5. This guard is a game changer. This guard, it does everything you'd expect it to from 1.5. Like if you use the wall system blending between the 1 and 2, you need that 1.5. On Masters, people say they don't need it. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But in certain hair textures, instead of going to grab my magic clips to blend between using their 1.5, I no longer have to do that. So just to show you the measurements here, this would be same measurements as a normal 1.5, 3/16, 4.5 millimeters. So this is the 1 guard, this is the 1.5, and this is the 2. Literally in between lengths. It really reminds me of the 2 guard though. It looks very similar. 2 guard's a bit thicker. But if you even want to, you could substitute this as a 2 guard on your Masters. But I have no complaints about this, only positive things to say. This guard's amazing. I don't know if they sell them individually and you want to just pick up the 1.5. But if you happen to buy the set, I'm interested to hear what you have to say about these guards. Personally, I hate this guard and I love this one. I want to know if you guys feel the same, if you feel differently, and why. So if you have a pair already and you want to let me know down below what you think about them, or if not, go ahead and pick up a pair and then come back and let me know. So that's my review on the new Andis double magnetic 0.5 and 1.5 guards. They also sell them in single magnetic. I didn't pick those up, but yeah, 1.5, it's amazing. You'll love it if you decide to pick it up. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe, share it. I'll go ahead and be posting this in the barber Facebook groups. But All right, you guys have a good one.